Let's just say the work gives you a calculator to use for your job. It's okay but not great, so you went out and bought another calculator yourself and bring it to work. Now you use it only at work at 100% for work. You would have thought that you could claim a tax deduction in your tax return for the cost of the calculator. Well, a recent court decision seemed to have cast some doubt. Let's find out more. Hi, my name is Alan Leon and I'm a chartered accountant, aka FinNerd. In this channel we bring you practical tax and finance tips while keeping the taxman away. Getting work-related deductions right in a tax return has been a keen area of focus by the ATO. Now, a taxpayer getting work-related deductions wrong may result in penalties and interest. And a tax agent who got it consistently wrong even had their tax agent registration cancelled by the tax practitioners board. So it is important to get it right. In a recent decision called Lambins case, the AAT has sided with the ATO disallowing certain work-related deductions claimed by a naval officer in his tax return. Now, this case concerned Mr. Lambert, who is an electrical technician with the Navy. Now, Mr. Lambert also has an additional role as a military fitness leader on the ship. Now, he considered the standard fitness equipment provided by the Navy not good enough. So he, on his own decision, went out and purchased some additional gym equipment and brought to use on the ship. In his tax return, Mr. Lambin claimed a tax deduction, amongst other things, for the cost of the equipment. The ATO has denied his claim upon audit, and the AAT has also ruled against him. Now, what is unusual, it seems to be, in this case is that the AAT, when decided in favor of the ATO, said that the fact that the Navy has provided Mr. Lambin with all the necessary equipment, but he still chose to bring his own, is more akin to providing a benefit to the Navy and his fellow sailors, rather than being incurred in the course of producing his successful income. Also, the AAT's interpretation appears to have inserted a requirement that if a taxpayer would have continued to be paid had they not incurred the relevant expenditure, then the expenditure may be considered discretionary even though it was incurred in the course of the taxpayer's employment and should be disallowed. So if the AAT's interpretation is to be accepted, it may mean that you may only claim a tax deduction if had you not spent the money to purchase the equipment for your job, you would not be paid by your employer. This would be a pretty high bar to reach and certainly not consistent with past case laws. In response to the tax practitioners' queries, the ATO appears to have backtracked a little on this decision. It is still standing by the decision, but said that the decision reflects really on how Mr. Lambert has framed his argument in court and may not be a relevant consideration in the border cases. So I hope that this case is an outlier and have not really started any new precedents. To many taxpayers though, the rules around work-related deductions is still unusual. Apart from the three golden rules, which 1 is you who will spend the money, and number 2, the expenditure is closely and necessarily connected to your work, and 3, you would prove the expenditure. But there is more to it. If an employer simply requires you as part of your condition to work to wear white shirts and black pants, it doesn't necessarily mean that the white shirt and the black pants are tax deductible. At this point, taxation ruling TR 2020/1 is still the first go-to point in relation to work-related deductions. And if you have any doubts, check with the experts. Let me know in the comments section below what you think about the ATO's requirement about claiming work-related deductions and perhaps the most unusual claim that you have personally come across. We'd love to hear from you.